So, we need to talk about the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials, and that includes The Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, and The Giggle. And a fair warning, this is my third time trying to film this, and the pronunciation keeps getting me on the names. So, if I refer to someone as their character and not the name, I apologize, I have lisp, please understand. But I will still try and pronounce them, but be understanding of that. But anyways, quick recap on my personal history with Doctor Who. I've seen all of New Who up to Jodie Whittaker's run. Well, to be more accurate, the end of season 11. I still have 2 more seasons to catch up on, but I just couldn't miss these specials, so I was like, I'll risk it. If I get spoiled, I get spoiled. And just really quick, if you're on the same page as me, whatever Doctor you're on, and you saw the specials and you want to see them but were scared of being spoiled, you won't be spoiled that much. It'll just fill you in on the parts that are important, but it won't be a major spoiler. And that's just my opinion, but anyways. And my favorite Doctor has always been a toss-up between Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi. And it's more leaning towards Matt Smith, but anyways, everyone else's, from what I've heard, has been David Tennant. And I've always just never understood why, until The Star Beast came out. And then I understood. Can't explain it, I just get it now. I get why David Tennant is people's favorite Doctor. And so, then we get, again, the way they brought Donna Noble back, the way they incorporated David Tennant returning through the specials, I liked it. Because it really felt like Doctor Who was back on track. Again, Jodie Whittaker is still going through it, but it's really slow because it just doesn't go as smoothly as the other New Who seasons have gone. And maybe that's not at all on Jodie Whittaker's part. I don't know if it's miscommunication between writing and directing and all that. I don't know, but these 3 were just perfect. Like, one built off of the other into the other, and I liked it. And because, again, just, I guess, really quick spoilers here. Star Beast led to, again, recapping Donna and the Doctor, and then the regeneration, then Donna spills the coffee, then we go into Wild Blue Yonder, which takes us to the edge of the very universe, and David, the Doctor, spreading the salt, putting it out into the universe setting, which leads into the Giggle. Again, just perfect line of events. Anyways, Star Beast, just perfect. The way everyone fell back into their roles was perfect to me, without missing a beat. Wild Blue Yonder, it gave me midnight vibes, and I liked that. Unnerving, but I liked it. And then we get The Giggle, which is just a whole plethora of references from old companions coming back to... Sorry, gotta look through what I wrote down. To again, like, small references to me to Night Terrors and the Idiot's Lantern. And then again, jumping back to Wild Blue Yonder, Wilfred Mott. I'm so glad we got to see him one last time. Thank you for your contribution, Bernard Cribbins. And then jumping back to The Giggle. Again, you need one big star, so they had to get Neil Patrick Harris. I didn't understand why, I guess, because I saw the clips on the Doctor Who YouTube channel from the actor that played the old Toy Master, and that was just how they're going to incorporate that into this, and the way they did it, brilliant. And just, I get, once you see it, you will get why they needed Neil Patrick Harris. Because just right off the bat of every episode, it just gets you right into it. And Neil Patrick Harris really gets you right into why they chose him as the toy maker. And so, again, then we get to the bi-generation scene, which, again, sorry for my pronunciation, I'm gonna try here, where David Tennant splits off into still being the Doctor, but then we also get Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor. And it was just, it had me worried for a second, because I'm like, so are we still not over the David Tennant fanfare? Again, I get it, but too much of a good thing can be bad sometimes. And that was my concern, but again, they reacted it perfectly at the ending, where both doctors are talking. And that talk just reminded me of a scene from Captain America Civil War, where Tony is saying to Steve that, isn't that the why we fight? So we can end the fight? So we get to go home? And it just reminded me of that, and just because the Doctor really has been running around from place to place in time and space, saving people, meeting companions, meeting new friends, making enemies, saving the day, and they've never gotten a chance to just relax, just to be in the moment. We think they do, but again, they are always just running around. Because again, I've seen the TV shows, but then you get the audio dramas, the books, and all that, and once you think about all that, it really does make you understand that he needs just to take a break and learn to, like Donna said, be in rehab. Not the bad kind, not the bad word rehab, but just take a moment for himself. And he's earned that, he deserves that. And I just really like that. Sorry. And so then we get Ncuti making a second TARDIS, which I like the way they explained how they got a second TARDIS. And I especially like that they still managed to make them both somehow different. And how the original, the younger Doctor got the original TARDIS, and then the newer bi-generated Doctor got the duplicate TARDIS. Just, again, I like that. And then new features, handicap ramp, I liked it. Jukebox, love it. But again, I'm running out of time here. The specials really were everything I wanted Doctor Who to go back to being. And I hope that with the Christmas special coming, I hope we can continue the Christmas special tradition. It keeps going forward. And again, if you haven't watched Doctor Who, do yourself a favor, watch these specials. You won't be lost, I promise you. And if you're a Doctor Who fan like I am, a Whovian, you're gonna love these specials. But that was my time. Again, if you've watched the specials or haven't, I hope you felt the same way I did. There was a lot I still wanted to go over, but those are just my main thoughts. Again, if I got any information wrong or mispronounced anything, I'm sorry. But again, those are just my thoughts, and just watch the specials. You'll have a great time, and see you in the next video. Bye.